All right, fam, we're back at it again. Happy Friday. So I'm going to call two motivated seller leads, and hopefully I'll be able to put it on a contract. Okay, so both of these lead came in from our Facebook ads. I think we got 4 lead yesterday, and we got 1 already today, just this morning. All right, so I'm going to call the seller. I'm going to make him an offer, and hopefully that I can put a property in a contract. We did not have a property lock up on the contract yesterday. So yesterday, walk away with 0 contract. So hopefully today, man, we can make something happen today. So let me call. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I just got to forward this email over to my VA so they can. Okay, so. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. And then we can go straight into calling. Okay. Okay, let me call the seller really quick. Okay, so yesterday I called the seller. I caught him at a bad time. It was late at night. So he asked me to call him back today. Dawn. Okay, it was dawn yesterday. Okay. Was that dawn? Vacant, 3-bedroom bathrooms, major needed. That passed away. No, that's a different one. So hold on a second. There's one I was supposed to call yesterday. Walter, okay. Georgia. This is it.
Please leave your message.
Oh, man. Now he's not answering the phone. Come on, dude.
Please leave your.
Okay, so, man, now he's not answering the phone, so I got to text him. So right when I text him, and then I'm going to shoot him a call. Okay, now I just text him. Let's call him again. Oh, man, come on. See, it worked. Yeah, hi there. Is this Walter?
Yes.
Hi, Walter. This is Kong. I'm one of the purchase manager. I'm calling about your property that you have submitted an application about you're interested in selling it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. And Walter, I apologize for yesterday. I called you a little bit late yesterday, so I didn't mean to disturb your sleep. So I apologize for that.
Okay, we good.
Okay, awesome. So Walter, I want to make sure that I'm being respectful. Am I catching a good time? You got a few minutes to chat about your property?
Yeah, I got a few.
Okay, fantastic. So Walter, basically, I understand that getting the right price for your property is extremely important to you. But besides getting the right price for the property, what is another reason that you would consider selling it?
I'm getting married.
Oh, you're getting married?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, congrats. Yeah. How long you guys been together?
About 5 years.
5 years, nice. And after 5 years, you know that she's the one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I mean, my wife and I, we've been together for 24 years. So for me, yeah. I mean, for me, Walter, it did not took 5 years. It took me, I think, like 5 weeks. But
she said yes.
I mean, at first, I think that she was hesitant. But then, yes, everything seems to work out, and I'm glad that obviously, I'm glad that I pulled the trigger and have her by my side because I was going through some rough time in my younger age, you know. So I'm glad that she's there with me. So.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, the girl that you're with, she's a ride or die with you, right?
75, 25.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Now Walter, I'm not saying that we are going to agree on something, but if we agree on a price that work for you and work for us, do you know roughly what's your time frame as far as in selling and closing escrow on the property would be?
Probably about probably about 2 months. Yeah, about 2 months.
Okay, so if we do so 60 days closing, would that work for you then? 60 days or sooner?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, fantastic. And Walter, do you need to sell this property in order for you to buy the next one?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. So I guess some of the cash will go towards your guys' wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And so when is the wedding happening? Pretty fast?
The end of March.
Oh, nice. March is my wife's birthday. End of March. Nice. That'll be a good time. So let me see here. So as far as in the property goes, Walter, what I got here, and tell me if it's incorrect. Okay, so you mentioned that it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1,300 square feet. Is there any garage?
No, it's excuse me. No, it's a carport.
Oh, okay. Is it a single car carport or is it 2?
Single car.
Okay, so single car carport. Okay, do you know what year the house is built, Walter?
I think in 1968.
Okay, so 1968. And how long do you own it?
I've been here for 5 years.
Nice. Okay, so it's been 5 years. And now the neighborhood is good, Walter?
Excuse me?
I said, is the neighborhood, is it good? Is it safe?
Oh yeah, I stay right in front of a high school down here, and so the police be riding. So
Oh, nice.
I
Okay.
don't worry about nothing like that.
Okay, good. That's very good to know. So let me see here. As far as in repair goes, I know that you mentioned it's good, but I guess what I like to know is, what kind of repair updates or work we have to do after we buy the property from you, Walter.
You really ain't got to do nothing to it. I just was gonna take some of the money and redo my kitchen.
Got it. Okay, so you figure if anything, the kitchen would need to be updated.
Yeah, it's got to be updated because it got an old dishwasher in there, and then the range is real outdated, but all of it works.
Gotcha. Okay, so as far as you know, everything work. The kitchen just need to be updated. I guess roof, electrical, plumbing, all those are good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. And how much were you planning to spend on updating the kitchen, Walter?
I really don't know. I already had the floor laminated in the kitchen,
Okay.
so I was thinking about doing my counters and my cabinets.
Got it. Okay.
And get that and update the dishwasher and the range.
Got it. Okay. And you mentioned, okay, so you own it free and clear, right, Walter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think the property's worth in today's market, Walter?
I had it appraised in 2023.
Okay. And how much did it appraise for?
It appraised 105.
Okay, it was appraised in 2023 for 105. And is that in an as-is condition then, I guess?
Yeah, I guess it was.
Yeah. Okay. So is it currently listed with the real estate agent, Walter, or no?
No.
Okay. Did you had it listed before?
No.
Okay. Because it mentioned, okay, so I mean this could be inaccurate, Walter, but I just want to double check with you. Did you had it listed back in November of 25 or so? Did you try to list it with an agent before or no?
No.
Okay, got
I
it.
ain't never tried to list it with an agent.
Got it. Okay, so it was appraised for 105. Never been listed before. Okay, great. And how much are you hoping to get for the property?
75 to 80.
75 to 80,000. Okay. Well, I mean, Walter, the nice thing about selling us your property is that we are willing to buy the property as is condition. I understand that, the house is in good condition. It doesn't need a whole lot of work, which is, if it does need any kind of work, we'll be the one who's responsible for it. What we like to do is help you, for a hassle-free sale, just make this an easy transition for you into another, into a new chapter of your life. So we buy the property as is. When it comes to moving, you take whatever you want with you, and whatever you don't want, Walter, you can leave it behind. We're the one who come in. We'll take care of it. You don't have to worry about cleaning up, mowing the yard, or taking anything to the dump. With that being said, Walter, I mean, could you see yourself going any lower than 75,000 for us? Too easy. Too
Oh,
easy.
man.
Too easy.
I
Just don't-
might could go to
just don't say
70,
anything.
as far as I'm going.
So 70. Okay, so 70,000 is the lowest you go, Walter, on this.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Walter, I mean, we don't offer this to everybody, but on your particular property, I think it's something that I can get my, since you own it free and clear, what I can do is I can get my team manager, and get it approved to get them to take care of all your closing costs and all your fees. So this includes the excise tax, the transfer tax, the title insurance, the escrow fee. Obviously, if there's any commissions, we'll be the one who's take care for it, as well, if there is any. Um, since we are going to pay all your closing costs, all your fees, so and there's no mortgage on the property. So whatever price that we agreed upon, Walter, that will be the net amount you walk away with at closing. So if I can get the approval to cover all your closing costs, all your fees, like what's the least you would consider as a walk net away to you after everything's said and done, like in your pocket would be?
70,000.
70. Okay. So Walter, so currently what I got right now that is approved is a 51,000, and that would be net to you, Walter. We cover our closing costs, all the fees. We can get this thing closed in the next 60 days or sooner, taking over the property as is. No repair, no fix, no cleanup you have to do. So at the time of closing, it'll be 51,000 net to your pocket. Would that work for you?
Nah.
Not-
I'll be taking a loss. I bought it for 60.
Oh,
And then
okay.
sell it to y'all for 51.
That-
That's
yeah.
a $9,000 loss.
Yeah, that
Nah.
won't. Yeah, that
Sorry, sir. Have a good day.
Walter, not a problem. I understand 51 is it's a little bit low for you to make it work. I know the 70 is a little too high for us. I mean, could we meet somewhere in the middle to make this work?
Like where?
I mean, you bought it for 60. If we were to, if I can get my team in there to come up, like let's just say, we'll come up to 60. If I can get them to come up a little, 9 more thousand, so that put you 60,000 in your pocket. We cover all closing costs, all the fees. 60 days closing on this. Would that work for you?
I have to talk that over with my fiance. I really and truly don't. If it was me, just me being me by myself,
Mm-hmm.
I said no.
No.
Okay. I ain't made nothing. I'm coming out even.
That's true.
So nah.
Yeah.
But I tell you what I'll do. It's 1:20. Call me back. She get off at 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Call me back at 4:00, and then I'll let you know what she's saying. But I tell you what I can do. I might can call her, and she might have a few minutes to talk while she at work, and I can just call you back on this the number you at.
Yes. I mean, Walter, I definitely want to make sure. I know that right now at 60,000, you will just be breaking even. I mean, after owning it for 5 years, it seems like you do want to walk with something in your pocket, not breaking even. Is that correct, Walter?
That's right.
Okay. So, Walter, I'm not saying that I'm not promising you anything that we can do, and I want to make sure that obviously it works for you, work for us as well. Is there a price right now, Walter? I know that. Is there a price right now that would work for you that can put a little bit of cash in your pocket without breaking even? That would work for you. That you would be ready to move forward, get the paperwork done, and sell your property.
Yes. Hello?
Yep. Are you there, Walter?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep. So I mean, is there a price lower than 70, higher than 60? So
All
you
right, then. I tell you what, since you told me that at first, I tell you right back what you told me. Let's
Mhm.
just meet in the middle.
So 65,000.
Mm-hmm.
So Walter, if I can get the approval from my team manager for 65,000, and I have to let them know that we are still having to pay all your closing costs and all your fees. And we're
out of there by the end of March, and y'all can have it.
okay. So we're looking at a closing about March 31st. So if I can get that approved, you are ready to move forward, get the paperwork done, and sell your property. Is that correct, Walter?
Right.
Okay. So Walter, I just got an email back here as we speak. I sent it over trying to get that approved. I just got an approval from my team manager. So congrats. They said that they're willing to do that. And I did in the email to let them know so that way there's no miscommunication. At the time of closing, Walter, you're gonna walk away with 65,000 in your pocket, not a penny less. We cover all the closing costs, all the fees, and we're taking over the property as is. So, which mean, Walter, at the time of moving, you take whatever you want with you, whatever you don't want, you don't have to worry about cleaning anything up, okay? We want to make sure that this is hassle-free sale for you and your fiance, okay? So
Okay.
the only thing, so next thing is going to happen here, Walter, is that I'll have one of my assistants, Angeline, she'll drop a purchase and sell agreement. She'll send it over to you. Everything we talk about and agreed upon should be on there. We are going to use a local title company to close on this transaction, so that way both party is protected. You as a seller, you get the amount of cash that we have talked about and agreed upon. All right. And us as a buyer, we just want the clear title to the property. Okay, Walter?
Okay.
Now, Walter, are you familiar with DocuSign? DocuSign, which means like we will be. So we're gonna send the purchase and sale agreement to your email, and it's like, and it's basically, it's an electric sign online where you're able to.
I sign it on my phone, and then I send it back to y'all.
Yep, correct. So the only thing I have left to do, Walter, is I got to put the offer expiration date on there. So do you know roughly when you? So it's going to take us about 30 minutes to draw it up, send it to your email. Do you know roughly when you'll be able to review it, sign it, and get it back to us?
Around about 4 o'clock when my fiance get off work.
You got it. So I'll put 4 p.m. as our expired date. Okay.
Okay.
And closing will be March 31st or sooner. All right.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic, Walter. Congrats, and we look forward to getting this wrap up and close for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye bye. Wait, Walter, is this your cell phone? Just in case if we need to text you.
Yeah, this is my cell phone.
Fantastic. Okay. Once we send that agreement over to you, I'll have Angeline reach out to you to make sure that you have received it. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Fantastic. Congrats, Walter. Bye.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye bye. One close, baby. Let's go. Dude, easy. Easy close, baby. Appraised for 105. Got on the contract for 65,000. Let me tell you what the property's worth. Hold on a second. Too easy, baby. And this is coming from Facebook ads. I'm telling you, when it comes from Facebook, they're easier to talk to because it's a warm, hot lead, right? They fill out the form. They already know what you want. Dude, easy. I'm telling you, man, 2026, dude, it's a gold mine for real estate investor, man. If you can't make money wholesaling in 2026, just forget about it, man. ARV 190. Boom. Dude, property's worth 190,000. I got under contract for 65,000. It's a how many bedroom? It's a wait, hold on. How many bedroom? I can tell you right now what the rehab would be. Okay? Based on the bedroom, bathroom, and square footage. It is not that hard to calculate, man. So it's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,300 square feet. It's honestly, it's in this neighborhood. You don't need to have all the bell and whistle. So I would say that's probably gonna cost about maybe 40,000 max. So we go 190. I'll tell you how much I'll make. 190 minus 30%. Boom. Puts us to 133 minus 40K. Boom. So a buyer will buy this thing for 93,000 minus 65. Bam. 28,000 wholesale fee. Boom. $28,000 potential profit phone call. I'm telling you, man, there is no other business out there. No other side hustle out there, man, will make that kind of money. So guess how much it's going to cost me? Like this lead probably cost me about $400 to $500 to get. We ran Facebook ads. It only going to cost me $250 to lock this property under contract. $250. That's my EMD to the seller. We're going to lock it up for 60 days. We're going to sell it to a buyer. We're going to sell it to a buyer and make $28,000. No buying, no fixing. I don't have to wait 4 to 6 months to get paid. I want to try to close on this thing, dude. Hopefully within 15 to 20 days. Easy money. Okay, so now I've got to tell my VA. Okay, so now I'm going to text her really quick here. So, okay. Hold on a second. Let me text all the information to my VA. Okay. Just got Walter lock up purchase price so that she can write up the agreement. Purchase price 65K. Easy, light work, baby. Purchase price 65K. Expire 4 p.m., which is he's ready to time 4 p.m. 4 p.m. EST, right? Today, 4 p.m. EST, and closing date. That's all she needs to know to write it up. Closing date is March 31st. Dude, we have plenty of time, dude. 60 days, plenty of time, baby. Boom. 2026. Bam. Light. Easy money. Okay? Easy money, baby. Okay. So, next move, man. Too easy, baby. Okay, next one. I got another lead I got to call. Okay, hold on a second. Now, listen, for those of you who's watching this, who's like, hey, Kong, dude, I want to do what you do, man. I want to learn the game. I want to learn how to wholesale. Come and join my 3-hour masterclass. It's a free training, no string attached. So if you're on YouTube, check the link in my description. Spend 3 hours with me. I'll break down the entire process from A to Z. I'll share with you exactly how we get leads like this, how you can close them over the phone. I'll teach you how to find these motivated sellers in the masterclass. I'll break it all down. 3 hours. Spend 3 hours with me, dude. I'll change your life. So whether you're trying to close your first deal or your next deal, or you're having a hard time, trying to scale up to that one deal a month or so, dude, let me show you how it's done, okay? And you don't have to pound the phone 4 to 8 hours a day. It will burn you out. Let me share with you a better way to start getting leads. I'll show you how to find motivated seller leads, like I do. I'll show you how to actually calculate your offer, right? Analyze the deal, know what's a deal, what's not a deal, how to structure the deal, how to make the offer, how to negotiate, how to run comps, figure out what to offer to the seller so you can make a profit. All right. And obviously how to find the cash buyer, sell it, close on it, and get paid. I'm literally going to break it all down for you step by step. The only thing you have to do after that masterclass, put in the work. So if you're on YouTube, link is in my description. Instagram, all you need to do is comment or DM me the word masterclass. Masterclass. Okay? Masterclass. And if you're on TikTok, check the link in my bio. I got one more seller I got to call, dude. So now I got to text Walter as well. Forward to getting to close for you and your fiance. Okay, by the way, this is Kong. This is my direct line. So if you have any questions or concern, please don't hesitate to text or call me. My assistant, Angeline, is drawing up the purchase and sell agreement right now and should be able to send it to you in about 30 minutes. Okay. So the biggest thing is you got to keep your communication clear with the seller. Okay. Bam. Send him a text just like that. Okay. I got one more, my friend. Good thing seller did not catch your Facebook when you said you are the purchase manager, then change it to I'll check with the purchase manager. I am the purchase manager. I said that I got to check with my team manager, right? So I'm the purchase manager. I got to check with my team manager. Or sometime, hey, let me run this across my finance department, yada, 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 right? Okay, so I got one more lead. I got a call. I got 15 minutes, and let's see if I can lock another one under contract. Dude, one for today. If I can just lock up one deal a day, bro, my goal for this year is, obviously, my goal, you know what? I shouldn't talk about it. Every single time when I feel like I talk about it, I jinx myself. So let's not do that. Do I believe in it? I do believe in it. So, okay, so so I have another seller I got to call. What's the, and then after this, dude, I'm done for the day. I'm going to go, Lon and I are going to go for a walk. See, this is the beauty thing. This is the beautiful thing about, I think wholesaling is that, once you have a team, your systems, like your pipeline, like everything all set up, honestly, dude, with AI and everything, you don't need to grind 8 hours a day. So after I lock this up, my VA sent it out, right? We lock it up. Lon and I are going to go, after this, I'm going to go to the gym. After that, we're going to go home and eat. Then Lon and I are going to go for a walk. Like my day, dude, my day is done, bro. 702 said, Kong, I'm going to join your school on Monday. Let's rock and roll, baby. Okay. So let me see here. Okay. So the ARV on this, I mean, listen, who else does this? Like who else go live like this almost and then lock proper in a contract? You get to listen in. You get to see, okay, how does Kong handle the conversation? How does he overcome this? How does he make an offer? How does he negotiate? Dude, you get to witness it live. So the next time you're on a call with the seller, oh, they say this. Well, Kong say this. Close them, man. Easy. Dude, honestly, when I first started, obviously social media wasn't like it is today. So this seller is not very motivated. So let me see here. He wants $800,000 for the property. I gotta get him down to like 500,000. Oh shit, dude, this is a big stretch, man. Here we go. If you are not Richard. Oh, what the heck, man? This is my cash buyer. This dude, this is my cash buyer, bro. So my cash buyer went saw one of my ads. See, he's calling me back. Hi there, is this Richard?
Speaking.
Hey, Richard, we actually got one of your we actually got an application that you submit about you're interested in selling your property at 22427. Is that correct?
Yep.
Hey, Richard, I want to make sure that I'm being respectful to you. I know that we have a phone appointment at 11, but I was able to wrap up a meeting sooner than expected. Is this a good time for us to chat in a few minutes about your property?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Let's go.
Dude, he's a cash buyer. Fantastic, Richard. Hey, how's your Friday going so far?
It's going good, but I got a couple of questions for you too. Do you have money or do you need to go borrow money?
Yeah, so basically how it works is a lot of times we do use a hard money lender to actually close on the property. And sometimes we have partners that comes and join venture with us. So sometimes they can provide the hard money loan, but either way, regardless, either we're going to close on it or one of our partners going to close on it. Is that good with you?
Well, I had an investor that come out, and seemed like he was a very nice guy, and I signed a deal with him, and 3 days later, he couldn't get the money, but he waited for 3 weeks to tell me he couldn't get the money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, Richard, we certainly would not do that, and we would not string you on. I can tell you that we do have the capital to buy the property. Otherwise, I wouldn't call you and waste your time. But like I said, typically we do use a hard money lender or we get private money. But no matter what, either us or one of our partner, we can team up and we'll close on your property either way. Okay.
Okay.
So
would you put up $10,000 non-refundable earnest money released right away?
Yeah, how it's going to work with us, Richard, obviously, I want to make sure that we're both on the same page here, and I want to be as transparent with you as possible. So typically, we don't put up a $10,000 non-refundable without seeing the property and inspect the property first. So how it works is once we come to an agreement on a price that work for you, work for us, we'll send you a purchase and sell agreement for you to review. If everything looks good, you sign it, send it back to us. I'll get my team manager, everybody to sign off. You get a copy, we get a copy. Then we send that copy into a local title company to get escrow open. And then after that, we'll connect with you and we'll find a good day and good time that's convenient for you, that works. So we can send one of our local contractors to go out there to actually go through the property and take a look and just making sure, all our X's and O are crossed and everything looks good. And then once we have everything checked off and we're ready to go, if you needed that 10,000 non-refundable to give you the peace of mind that we're going to close on it, then at that time, Richard, we have no problem doing that. Okay, would that work for you?
Okay, so what's that time frame like?
Typically we're gonna need at least a good. How much time are you willing to give us?
2 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
I
don't want to sit for weeks to find
Yeah.
out somebody can't perform.
No, it's true. It's true. Certainly, if it was us, we wouldn't want that either. So, for us, typically, Richard, we would need at least 15 days. Are you okay with that?
15 days?
Yep, 15 days.
For what?
So typically what we do is we like to get about 3 contractors to go out there. Obviously we want.
Well, contractors aren't that busy right now, so you shouldn't have a problem getting a contractor. Do you have are your contractors not qualified? Is that what you're telling me?
No, it's not that they're not qualified, Richard. Basically what we want to do is we want to get someone, to go out there. We just want to have ourselves enough time that we're not rushing. And we want to make sure that we're picking the right contractor that we can work with and that we can trust. We do have a couple on hands, right? But a lot of times, every project is different. So we want to make sure that we're getting a reasonable price on the rehab cost from them, and that, and that we'll be able to work with them and that they can work within our time frame. So, the thing is, Richard, I rather under promise and over deliver with you. If we can get everything done in 5 days, we'll get everything done in 5 days, but I don't want to promise you 3 days and then you get a call from me 3 days later and said, hey, I need another 7 days. I just don't like to do that.
Are you guys are just getting started off? Is that what I'm understanding?
No, I
You're
mean,
doing business?
listen, Richard, I'll be honest with you. We don't do like a ton. We're not one of those investors who's doing 10 flip a month. That's why we're able to pay a higher price than they do. We do about maybe like 10 to 12, possibly I would say 10 to 15 flips a year. But what we like to do is, we like to get 3 good bid from a contractor to go in there to give us a fair price that work within our time frame. And with these contractors, the biggest thing with flipping houses is if you find the wrong one, and they'll screw you over and you end up losing and not making. So for us, we just want to make sure that we get 2 fair bids in there, give us plenty of time to discuss with them, go through everything, the floor plan, getting the right price, getting a good time frame that they can get it done. And then we sign a contract with them. We put a deposit with them. Then obviously we'll also put a $10,000 non-refundable, with you, and then we'll move forward to getting this done and get this closed. I mean, that's typically our process. I mean, does that still work for you, Richard?
Well, I don't want to wait 2 or 3 months. I'm not interested.
No. I mean, we don't need 3 months. All I need from you is if we do come to an agreement on a price that work for you and work for us, we only need about 15.
Okay, what do you think? What do you think your price is?
Yeah, I mean, before we can determine how much we can buy the property for, I still have a couple questions to ask you regarding the property, Richard, just so that way we're not throwing you some random lowball offer, but we can throw you a fair and intelligent offer based on whatever the situation is with the property, okay? So I know that you mentioned here it's a 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, it's 3,100 square feet. I guess what kind of work is still needed to be done to the property?
It just basically needs some yard work. The other investor figured less than 25,000.
Okay. So Richard, when you bought this property, what were your intention? Were you gonna fix and keep it, fix and flip it?
I've been there for 10 years.
Okay, so you live in the property for 10 years. And is it currently vacant now then?
No.
You're still occupying it?
Correct.
Got it, okay. So do you have to sell this property, Richard, in order for you to buy the next one?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want 2 mortgage payments, no.
No, that makes sense. So you're looking to sell this one because you're looking to sell and then take the funds and roll it into another piece of property. I got you. So you saying it's 25,000 in about repairs, and is there a mortgage that we need to pay off?
I've already got that done.
Okay, so you own it free and clear.
No. I have a mortgage.
Okay. Do you know roughly how much is it still owed that we have to pay off on it?
It's about 630.
Say 630,000. So I guess, I mean, Richard, so here's how we work and here's how we operate. We are willing to buy the property in an as-is condition. We also, pay for all your closing costs and all your fees. There's no real estate commission, obviously, because we're working directly with you, but we'll pay for all the excise tax, transfer tax, title insurance, escrow fee. There's really nothing that you have to pay on your end. And then once the mortgage is paid off, I guess, Richard, what's the least you would consider as a walkaway net to you would be after everything's said and done?
800.
So once the mortgage of 630 is paid off, you're looking to walk away with 800,000?
No.
Oh, so
Don't worry about the mortgage.
Okay.
Don't worry about the mortgage. The mortgage is in my name. Don't worry about the mortgage.
You got it. Okay, so you're saying 800,000. So and then minus the 630, which okay, I got you. Okay, so you're looking at a purchase price of 800,000.
That's it.
Okay. I mean, honestly, Richard, at 800,000, based on our research, you're pretty much looking to get retail for the property. And honestly, at 800,000, it just wouldn't make sense for us to make it work.
Okay.
So as you can see, so he hung up on me. So basically, you see, this right here is what an unmotivated seller sound like. He is a house flipper. I honestly don't know why he he's trying to sell his own property, but he's asking like really more than retail value for the property. He actually has bought property from us before. Like, he hasn't talked to me before, right? He has talked to Angeline. He talked to Angeline before. That's why he doesn't recognize, obviously, my voice. But he bought property from us before, obviously, to fix and flip. So now he's looking to sell his own primary resident. And he's asking for more than, market value for the property. So, I mean, listen, this is what an unmotivated seller sound like. And as you can see, when he wanted $800,000 for the property, I like, he owes $630,000. I can tell you right now, like, he owes, like, there's just no room for us to make it work at $800,000. So instead of making him an offer, which will offend him, and it's not just that it offend him, but even at 630, man, like, we have to get this thing even lower than 630. Like, we got to be down at the low 5 for us to actually make it work. So I typically would come in and say, hey, at 800,000, honestly, you're asking for retail value for the property. So I was going to say, hey, so I hope that you can understand, as an investor, it's probably won't work for us. If you're looking to get retail, you're probably best just to list the property with an agent. And at that time, when you push them away, typically they'll come back at you. They'll be like, well, no, I don't want to list it with an agent. What can you guys do? What can you offer me? That's when you're able to anchor them, right? So now they know that you can't pay retail. They know that they are expecting something less. So that's when I come in. I'll be like, well, I mean, Richard, if you are looking for a hassle-free sale where we take care of all your closing costs, all your fees, I mean, this is what I got approved for, right? This is what I got approved. Boom, 500,000. I know it's not going to work, right? But at least you understand now how to handle tough seller. Okay, not every seller is easy, and you shouldn't expect every seller to be easy. If you can handle the tough seller, you got to make sure that when a seller comes off like aggressive, just stay calm, right? Dude, stay cool, stay calm. Right? They're the one who needed to sell. We don't need to buy it. Their deal don't work, dude. We'll go find another deal. So make sure you stay calm, but also too, is you need to understand how to explain it to them as well, right? Earlier he said, well, I'm just going to give you 3 days, right? Most of you wouldn't even know how to overcome the 3 days. Well, I need that's how you would explain it. So I hope that you're able to get some value out of this. And the next time when you come across an unmotivated seller, an angry seller, right? Use them as your practice. Use them as like, dude, if I can handle these calls, if I can handle calls like this, everything else is easy. Okay, just keep calm. In your mind, dude, it's not going to work anyway. Who cares? But we want to be professional. We want to be polite. We want to be respectful. Right? They come off as a jerk. We don't need to come back as a jerk, man. I've seen a lot of video on social media. Right? A seller comes aggressive, and all of a sudden, this guy was coming back like aggressive, like questioning him and right, hey, you want this? Blah, blah. Like, bro, be professional, be respectful, and be polite. If they come really aggressive, I should say, hey, you just back off and say, hey, Richard, I'm just one of the employee that works here. Like, I apologize that, that's the offer that I present to you, and it's lower than what you want it to be. I apologize. If it was up to me, I would give you the 800,000 if I can make it work. But I'm just another, someone in the company, and it's just my job. Right? And then when you say that, most of the time they'll back off. They'll back off because, well, why would they get mad at you? Like, what have you done? That's why when I negotiate, always negotiate as you are not the decision maker, right? That you're not the decision maker, that you have to get approval, that you're just working as one of someone in the company. That's how you do it. So let's just say for whatever reason on that call, you pissed the seller off. if you were the person that they're going to sell the property to, they'll probably never work with you again. But if you're just one of someone in the company, you can have someone else call back and said, yeah, hey, I know you just talked to Kong, and we listened to the call, and yes, he was not being respectful. So we decided to let him go, or we decided to put him on sick leave. Now you are playing the good cop, bad cop. And that's what me and my VA did on one of the deal that my VA blew up. Like the seller was coming aggressive. And anyways, she just came off with him on the wrong foot. So I call him back, and guess what I said? I said, you know what? I can't remember the seller's name, but I came back as a good cop, and I said, yeah, we actually just put her on a 2 weeks leave with no pay. We apologize that she came off disrespectful. We do not accept that we do not tolerate that in our company. Our company is all about treating every single of our clients, right, as a VIP. And the way that she talked to you on the phone was so disrespectful. She didn't even say anything disrespectful. But now what you're doing is that you're playing on the seller side. They'll be like, okay, yeah, okay, good. This guy's on my, right? Like, it's like music to the ear. So when they're like, yeah, I beat her, right? You got them fired, or you got them laid off, or whatever it is. They felt like they're winning. And then I came back and I was like, hey, Bob, so I apologize. I understand that you need to be at like 250, right? And I know that our price is at like 200,000. And I understand that it's obviously, it's 50,000 less than what you want, right? And then anyways, I end up working out with him. We end up closing on that deal, dude, and I make $38,000. $38,000. Just by knowing how to position and strategy. Because for some of you, dude, you would have lost the deal. You blew up the call, seller was mad, and you're like, oh, okay, this doesn't work anymore. You would have lost out on a $38,000 deal. Right? So next time when you come across where you feel like, man, you burned the bridge, have someone else on your team call back and be the manager and be like, hey, I fired John already. We listened to the call. John was whatever it is. I promise you, dude, the good cop, bad cop works like magic. All right. I appreciate each and every single one of you that's watching. Now, once again, if you're watching this and you're interested in getting to wholesaling real estate and you want to learn from me and you want to learn how to virtually wholesale, you want to build a second stream of income, you want to build a business that you can work remotely from home and make an extra $25,000 a month. You want to make 2026 the last year that you be at the J O the B and replace it with wholesaling? Let me help you out. So if you're on TikTok, check the link in my bio. Join my free masterclass. It's a 3-hour session, 3 hours straight. I'm going to break it all down for you, show you exactly how to get into the game. So if you're on Instagram, just DM me the word masterclass. If you're on YouTube, check the link in my descriptions. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next live stream. Until next time, take care, and let's go get this money. Got one property on a contract today, dude. That's all I need. I'm done. I'm done for today, baby.